you can go to the calendar for their address. But it's in the Reno Sparks area, and they have a board meeting. Also, again, Northern Nevada Kart Club, thank you for the support of NorCal Karters. We do appreciate it. This one's jumping way ahead, but they have a swap meet coming up. It's going to be March 28th, and it's going to be a kart expo and a swap meet. I was cleaning my trailer, getting things ready for the swap meet to go up there. But unfortunately, that is the same weekend as Challenge of the Americas at Sonoma, and I will be at Sonoma for the Challenge of the Americas event. But if you're not going to Sonoma and Reno's not too far from you, go support those guys. If you go on the calendar, again, it's March 28th. They have a number of sponsors. If you click on my calendar, norcalkarters.com, March 28th, click on the Reno Kart Expo link. I've listed the sponsors that they have gathered for the event. The local kart shops up there. So you got Cole Nelson Racing. You have Nevada Kart Sports. It seems like they're the ones that are working together to get this going because they were the headlining sponsors. If I'm wrong, someone please correct me. But I have, again, your information. I took it from Facebook. I posted it on the calendar to share with everybody. But it's the Reno Kart Expo, and they're also doing a swap meet that day. So that's March 28th. So sorry for jumping ahead, but it's important that we highlight those things. And for some people, they like that planning. It's actually only about a month away. So do that. Where did I leave off? So that was the Northern Nevada Kart Club. I talked about their meeting, which had me jumping ahead. So their meeting is March 3rd. That's a board meeting, which had me jumping ahead to March 28th at the Reno Kart Expo. So get back on track, Jason. March 8th, daylight savings. Great, more daylight. And for those of you that don't know how it works, no, you don't get extra daylight. It just changes the clock. That's it. Yeah. Sorry. Monday. I'm going to patent this saying or trademark it because the NCK group started using it. Monday. March 9th. Thunderhill. That is their second race of the year. Pre-registration ends March 2nd. If you go to norcalkarters.com, they are an enhanced club. You click on our calendar for March 9th, click on the Thunderhill event. It'll take you directly to their page. You can register directly at nckroadracing.com. So check those guys out. Those are those crazy guys that decide that 70 or 80 miles an hour in a go-kart isn't fast enough, so they want to do 110. So Thunderhill, March 9th. And that's a Monday, March 9th. March 13th through the 15th. This is going to be the weekend of the WinterNationals for SKUSA. So they kick off their ProTour. That's the WinterNationals. And that's March 13th through the 15th. And we also have the CCKRA, Central California Kart Racing Association. They have an event March 14th and 15th. Prairie City, they have a club race March 14th and 15th. It's been pointed out to me that the Prairie City calendar was wrong. I have since adjusted it. So the Prairie City calendar is up to date. And March 14th and 15th is also the first race for the NorCal 80cc group at Prairie City. So go check them out, norcalkarters.com. You can click on either the Prairie City link or the NorCal 80. The NorCal 80, they paid for the enhanced membership, so you can register directly for their event from our page. Go check it out. March 15th, the Stockton Kart Track, Little 99. This is the weekend they are doing the Wayne Bundy Memorial Race. So you can go on Facebook, check out Stockton Little 99 for more information. And I'm going to cut it off right there for March. There's a lot of racing. So if I didn't go far enough ahead for you, I apologize. But go to norcalkarters.com, check out the calendar. And again, there's just a lot of racing in March. And I don't want to put too much information into each podcast where they're 5 hours long. But, yeah, the calendar's filled. It's fantastic. So, real quick, this weekend, Kinsmen Kart Club. There's also this weekend, ProKart Challenge. Next Tuesday, Super Tuesday, get out and vote. Next Tuesday is also the Northern Nevada Kart Club board meeting. That's Tuesday. Monday, NCK, Thunderhill, March 9th. Friday, the 13th of March through the 15th, SKUSA ProTour. It's the WinterNationals. March 14th and 15th, CCKRA. Also March 14th and 15th, NorCal 80 Shifter Championship. And again, you can go to NorCal Karters, click on our page, and it'll take you to their information, and you can quickly access that. And that is also going to be Prairie City, race number 1. And let's see here. We have Stockton, race 1, March 15th, which is also the Wayne Bundy Memorial event. So you reach out to Alan Settle for more information on that. And as always, I really appreciate those of you that listen. I really appreciate when you guys share this podcast. And the whole idea is to provide you with information. And if you find it helpful or if there's something we're missing, let us know. I like to hear the good. I like to hear the bad. Again, I'm not a radio guy. I don't want to be a radio guy. But I saw a little bit of a void, looking for a different approach to bring new people into the sport. So that's why the podcast was born. I know they're not great. I know they're not well produced. I understand all of that. But if I could just reach one person a month and they find interest in karting, I go home happy. I don't care. But again, I want more and more people to listen. If I had 1,000 people every second listening to this thing, that'd be terrific. But if you want to come on the podcast, if you have an interesting perspective that relates to Northern California karting, or if you're outside of Northern California, but you have information or something you'd like to share with NorCal karters that you might find interesting to our racers, invite yourself on the podcast. I can always use more people, and I'm sure everyone's nodding their head right now saying, yeah, we want to listen to someone else besides Jason. So I am working on an interview with a guest for this week, which will be later in the week. I was told he wanted Monday off, so I will get that confirmed for later in the week. So that'll be pretty good. That ties into Northern California, so that should be good. But again, if you want to be a guest, a couple weeks ago, I did a live podcast with Donald from Cambrian Go-Karts, also Prairie City Karting. So Cambrian Go-Karts is their shop in Rancho Cordova. They also have parts and equipment at Prairie City. And the Prairie City Karting, that is their track facility. That's where they do the concession karts, and also the real race karts, the stuff most of us are interested in. And it was really neat to get his perspective. And so go back. It was 2 weeks ago. Listen to that interview again with Donald Durbin from Cambrian. And it was a refreshing podcast. He brought a lot of energy. Not hyper energy, just a positive energy. Him, his dad, the family, they have a vision. And it was neat to hear it verbalized. But it was also neat to see it happen. Because while Donald and I were doing the podcast, Don Sr., he was in the background pulling wires and getting stuff set up. And they got a lot of good changes going on up there. So, yeah, check out that podcast. And let's see, what else do we have going on? But again, I tend to ramble. And I'm working on getting better. But my notes, they're getting down to, 4 sheets long instead of just a half a page. And we were talking about the Reno Kart Expo on March 28th. Again, that's the same weekend as the Sonoma Challenge of the Americas. So if you're not going to Sonoma, if you're not a rock person, then go support the Reno guys. Go support the local clubs. It might be a little bit of a drive. Make a weekend out of it. Bring $100 and go to the blackjack table or the roulette table, or I don't know. Do something. Make an event out of it. But their event is from 11 to 4. 5 hours. For most of us, we can drive up there and get back in the same day. Might be a little bit of a long day, but that was my plan. I was going to drive up early that morning and drive back later that night. But again, when I started looking at all the calendars, it overlaps. So go support the Reno guys out there. And if you want to sponsor our podcast, if you want to get your brand in front of one or two people, let me know. We have multiple different sponsorships available. And if you'd like to be a guest, reach out to me and be a guest. Just bring some value for our racers. So that is it. I'm jazzed right now. I just can't shut up. I really am jazzed. It's February 24th. 2020 is, 6 weeks in already. And just looking ahead at the next couple of months, the karting calendar for Northern California racers is stacked full. So there is if you're in a current kart, there is no reason you can't be. Hell, even if you got an old vintage kart, there's a vintage kart event on March 20th. So I'm going to eat those words. Yeah, if you have a go-kart, you have plenty of opportunities to get on the track in March. So check out NorCalCarters.com. And that's it. But I'm jazzed. There's a lot of good racing going on. And this is one of my most minute-intensive rambling sessions. So with that, thank you. Have a great night.